Hello everyone, welcome to Sourav Sir Classes, and let us continue with the question answers from the statistics OP1, right? So the question in front of you reads as follows. So it is given that let n greater than equals to 1 be a sequence of a random variables and y be a degenerate random variable. Examine whether yn converges in distribution to y implies yn converges in probability to y. Okay. So how can we solve this? Okay, let us start with this one. So first, what is given? Let us write down. Let n greater than equals to 1 be a sequence of a random variable and y be a degenerate random variable. Okay. Now the question asks whether convergence in distribution of yn to y implies convergence in probability of yn to y or not. Correct? So the answer here is no. Okay. So let us understand why no. Okay. So let us write down let yn is equals to 1 with probability is equals to 1 by n, and it is equals to 0 with probability 1 minus 1 by n, right? Now, then yn convergence in distribution to y. Why? So what is epsilon? A very small value, which is a positive value. Then we will have the following given condition, which is limit n tends to infinity. Okay, then the probability of the difference between these two variables is something greater than 0 will be almost 0. And when can this condition hold? When obviously the probability of the value is equals to 1. So which is equals to what? Limit n tends to infinity 1 by n. Now n 0 with 0. So it means that the probability that the difference between yn and y will be something positive is almost 0. Okay, in case when yn is equals to 1. So however, yn does not converge in probability to y. Let us see why. So we will put this condition here. So this implies what? Limit probability yn is equals to 1 when n tends to infinity. This is equals to 1. Okay. So in other words, what can we say? That no matter how large n is, there is always a positive probability that yn minus y greater than epsilon. So yn cannot converge to y in probability because there is always the probability that the difference is going to be, no matter what, it is a negligible value, but it is not 0, but something positive. Understood? So that is why this is the answer.